I've always been a dreamer. That unshakable, stubborn faith that I was destined for more. Not in a greedy way, just more than what I was used to. It's hard to put into words, but I'll try anyway. I think about the 11-year-old kid I once was. My mom had just lost her job after the crash. And when she sat me down and said, "We can't stay here anymore," I knew what that meant, even at that age. It was just her and I, and at that moment, I knew part of my childhood was over. I sold my DVD collection on Craigslist for some extra cash to cover the bills. I met strangers in supermarket parking lots with a plastic bag full of discs. Looking back, it was a bargain. All these classics for a few bucks only. We had nowhere to go, but a close friend who owed my mother a kindness let us stay in his Miami penthouse for a while. One night, he picked us up. We were driving down Biscayne Boulevard, and I remember staring out the rear window at the endless rows of palm trees and the soft sunset colors. His apartment was on the 30th floor in downtown Miami. From up there, the water seemed to stretch forever. That was my first real taste of luxury. And that's something I'll never forget. It sparked something in me, a hunger for more. I knew I'd have to fight harder than the kids who grew up in places like this, but they'll never feel what I felt looking at that view. I wanted to be an actor. In truth, I wanted it all. The Hollywood glamour, the fame, the money, the iconic madness of it all. I saw myself in that world, working with big names like Scorsese or Tarantino. I wanted to become one of them. It didn't take long to realize, in this world, no one cares what you've been through. What matters is what you can do for them. I tried acting. It didn't really go anywhere. I got behind the camera, more failed projects. And none of it felt like what I had envisioned. I was tired of bringing other people's visions to life, not my own. If you don't work on your dreams, someone else will hire you to work on theirs. So I thought, my day will come, but I won't be making it through the front door. I'll have to break my way in somehow. I'll have to bring Hollywood to me. A good friend once told me, the world sells you a script, but it's not written for you. So I said, I'll write my own then. And if you're seeing this today, I guess I'm living up to my promise. To me, life has always been like a game of chess. Most people get played because they never focus on their own strategy. They get so caught up in protecting their pawns that they lose sight of the king. But remember, in chess as in life, you don't get to make the rules, but you still get to choose your moves. They say the distance between delusion and genius is measured only by success. Maybe they're right. I've always believed being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. No greatness ever came out of that. Ever since Miami, I've had this ritual. Some meditate, I daydream. I lay down somewhere, close my eyes, and let my mind drift. I envision the life I want to live, the man I want to be, down to the smallest detail. I picture a place, the kind I used to imagine when I was a kid, like in the movies I watched. It's early morning on a hot summer's day. Smell of strong coffee, bare feet touching grass. I head down for my swim. Slow strokes, morning sun on my back. I feel peaceful, unrushed. I own my time. Nothing distracts me from this moment. Not all days are the same, but as long as I can move my body, be in good company, laugh, and love, I'm a free man. Sometimes I get so lost in my thoughts, I lose track of time. But maybe that's what dreaming really is, remembering the future before it happens. I don't always know how I'm gonna get there, I just know I will. And maybe I already have. Remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So dream on.